Tongan narrative, or Tongan mythology, is a variant of a more general Polynesian narrative in Tonga. Creation myth. In the beginning there was just the sea, and the spirit world, Pulo, and between them was a rock called Tuia Fortuna. On the rock lived Biki and his twin sister, Keel, Atungaki and his twin sister, Maimoa Longona, Fonuaruta and his twin sister, Fonwavei, and Himoana and his twin sister, Lupe. Biki lay with his own sister and she bore him 2 children. A son, Taufulifonua, and a daughter, Havialolafonua. Atungaki also lay with his sister, who bore him a daughter, Belelai, and Fonuaruta lay with his sister and she bore him a daughter, Velizii. When Taufulifonua grew to manhood, his sister, Havialolafonua, bore him a son, Hikulo. Tangaloa and Maui divided the creation between them. Hikulo took as his portion Pulo. Tangaloa took the sky and Maui the underworld. Himoana, whose form the sea snake, and Lupe, whose form was a dove, then divided the remainder between them. Himoana taking the sea and Lupe taking the land. Tangaloa had several sons in the sky. Tangaloa Tamapouli Alamafa, Tangaloa Atumitu Pue, Tangaloa Achalongalongo and Tangaloa Tufunga. Old Tangaloa grew tired of looking down from the sky and seeing nothing but sea. So he sent down Tangaloa Achalongalongo in the form of a plover to see if he could find land. All Tangaloa Achalongalongo could find was a reef below the water, where Ata is now. So old Tangaloa told Tangaloa Tufunga to throw down into the sea the chips from the wood carving on which he was working. Tangaloa Tufunga continued to do this for a long time, and on 2 occasions Tangaloa Achalongalongo flew down in the form of a plover to see if anything had happened, but found nothing. On the 3rd occasion, however, he found that the chips had formed an island. This was Ua. Later, Tangaloa Tufunga threw down more chips to form the islands of Kau and Tofua. Tonga Tapu and most of the other islands were the work of Maui. One day Maui visited Manaka, Samoan, Manue, and there an old man, Tonga Fusafonua, gave him a fish hook. Maui went fishing with this hook, but when he tried to pull in his line he found it was caught. He exerted all his strength and succeeded in hauling the line in, to find that he had dragged up Tonga Tapu from the bottom of the sea. Maui continued fishing with this wonderful hook and so pulled up from the deeps the rest of the islands of Tonga, and some of those of Fiji and Samoa as well. Ata began as a reef below the water and slowly rose out of the sea. One day Tangaloa Achalongalongo visited Ata in the form of a plover and dropped a seed from the beak upon the island. The next time he visited Ata he found that the seed had grown into a creeper that covered the island. He pecked at the root of this creeper until it split in 2. Then he returned to the sky. A few days later he returned to find that the root had rotted and a fat, juicy worm was curled up in it. He pegged the worm in 2. From the top section a man was formed called Koai. The bottom section also turned into a man called Koau. Then the plover felt a morsel left on his beak. He shook it off and it turned into a man called Momo. Koai, Koau and Momo were the first men in Tonga. Maui brought them wives from Pulo too and they became the ancestors of the Tonga people. Other prominent entries on Tongan narrative: Ahoitu, Aitu, Ua, Hikulo, Ilarava, Kayan Longopa, Koai, Koau, Momomo, Laufakana, Maui, Niluatopu Tapu, Sangon, Saketa, Tafahi, Tamapouli Alamafa, Tangaloa, Tui Tatui, Ata, Limu. See also, Culture of Tonga, Polynesian narrative, Johnson, D. C. ed. 2005. The Tongan Ancient and Modern. Crocker, J. 1993. Friendly Islands. The Kingdom of Tonga. Naluma A. 1982. Polynesian Monarchy. United Kingdom of Tonga.